Cool. Welcome back to another one of my solo episodes. Don't take anything personally, Ed.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.
We're going to be talking about this, especially this word Ed, and how it's very important to me at this current moment in time. You need to understand that it doesn't matter what people say. People are always going to say something, regardless if you're doing well or not, regardless if you're rags to riches, no matter what stage of your life you're at, people will always talk. People will always say things because one, they feel like they're entitled to. Two, they see a snippet of your life. They might see a 10-second clip. As I said before, a girl dancing. Yeah, she's a slag. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fantastic. She's a slag now. Or they might see me crying for 5 seconds and saying, what an emotional effing BICTH. These sort of things, people are always gonna... I've always said they seek information for confirmation rather than to actually compute a neutral outcome, a neutral opinion. People already kind of have an image of you in their head and they kind of look for things to confirm what they're thinking, right? An example, all Muslim are terrorists. Oh look, there was a thing on the news when someone did that. That must mean they are now. Pathetic, right? It's sickening, disgusting things to say, but that's how people think. We have to be real. If we just take it back now, when people are saying things, it's normally coming from a ill-advised place, and I love saying that word. My mom's pissed off about how many times I say that word, but people are so ill-advised. They are not understanding something as a whole. They're just seeing something and commenting. Oh, they did this, so that must mean that. They did this because it's easier for their brain. No one's prepared to do the research or do the understanding or have numerous conversations. Like how actually, you want to have an opinion about someone, no problem. Let's just ask yourself, is it coming from a neutral place? Because it's not a personal attack or anything, or you're trying to seek information to confirm what you think or portray them in a certain light. And two, do you have the correct information about them? Have you spoken to numerous sources? Have you researched? Have you seen this? Then you can kind of judge and give a valid opinion, right? So when I say to you, don't take things personally, you shouldn't. It's the stupidest thing to take what one individual, a couple people say about you personally. Let's think about it as a whole. What benefit does that bring? Especially if it's negative, right? What does that bring? And we can kind of touch upon positivity after with comments. I've always said not too high, not too low. We should stay very level-headed. This person said, I'm amazing at tennis. Wow, I must be amazing then. Like, if I know deep down that I'm not that level and I haven't got experience or whatever, then I'm probably not amazing. So am I going to take that positive comment, what they said, and run with it? No, I'm not going to take it personally. That's their opinion. They want to gas me. Maybe they want to become friends with me or gain something from me. That's why they're doing that. There's the iceberg analogy. There's exterior motives that we don't understand, that we don't see. So you shouldn't take even a positive comment personally. Back to negative. People have said certain things. They're not informed correctly to make that assessment about you. They're just kind of saying what they think's right, or maybe based on stereotypes or anything. Someone could say, for example, you're not good enough as a podcast host. This podcast is not going to get anywhere. My reaction, no problem at all. No problem. Have a nice day. Unless they're coming to me with criticism saying, oh, Kiri, you can change that camera angle, or you got the 2 lights there, maybe you can move one there, or maybe you can do this in very authentic, charismatic way where they actually do care about you and your progress, then I'm all for it. Please DM me, email me, anything that I can improve, anything that I can change and make it better. I'm all ears. But are you coming from a place that cares about me and wants me to do better, or are you coming on a place that's more hating and jealousy? That's what you kind of have to identify. So most people have not got your best interests at heart. We're all selfish. We all care to ourselves to an extent, and that's not a bad thing. You should uplift people once you can, and once you have got to that level, it's all about the people around you. I know you do have to get to that level first, but if you look at it and judge it like this, these people don't care about you. They don't want you to do well. They essentially want to bring you down because it makes them feel better about themselves, right? Oh, this person that I was so close to, and I kind of mentioned that before, we were on a similar level, but 5-6 years later, They're doing this. Why can't I do this? Who do they think they are? Are they better than me? Like the audacity of this person to go and improve their life whilst leaving me behind. Who the hell do they think? This is how people think. The majority of people think like this. And this energy, this stance promotes comments such as, you're not good enough, you won't achieve anything, you stop what you're doing, it's not going to work, it's going to do that. You can see these people, and I just see it as long as it's not coming from a good place with a good heart, then you just say, Ed. Listen, even my mum said in the past, go get a part-time job or go do this and do that now. Like, okay, Ed, I'm living my life, creating my dream, making my legacy. So Ed, I'm so confident and so sure this will work, and so the fulfillment, the happiness when I switch off that camera in about 20 minutes time is crazy. And you want me to stop? Ed, I don't think you're good enough for Ed. You should stop doing it, Ed. Respectfully, even if it's not your family, just say it. You can add respectively. That's what I do. Respectively, Mom, Ed, respectively. I don't want to hear it. I haven't got time to hear it. This time is our biggest currency. This is the most important thing. What are you going to do wasting 20-30 minutes to convince someone who's a complete different generation, for example, that what you're doing is right for you? Or someone who doesn't understand something, or you're trying to go to your grandma and explain her about the internet and stuff like that. It's a different generation. You respect them for where they are in life, and I'm going to do an episode on that definitely. And you acknowledge and understand that we're not seen eye to eye, you know, unless you have valid criticism from, you know, your research, you're advised rather than ill-advised, and you have a good opinion about something, please share it with me. I'm all ears to listen. I'm all ears to learn. There's no ego here. You're older than me. You know, you have more life experience. Tell me, teach me, innit? I want to learn, please. Unless it's coming from that place, what do you do, Ed? Again, I can take it back. Stop doing that. You never, Ed. Oh, why are you uploading that on Instagram? Ed, why are you talking about that about certain girls? Ed, I don't care. I haven't got time. We're all going to be dead in 100 years. A nihilistic viewpoint. Why am I going to waste my time listening to someone who doesn't want to help or support me? If you're not confident in yourself, cool. You spend that time to understand yourself, your purpose or something. But when you really want to do something, if you want to sing, go and sing. If you want to start that art page, go and start that art page. If that makes you happy, that's what you want to do, then it's either people come with me, the small amount of people, of course, because they're never going to be big, and they support me and we keep them close. If no one supports you, then you go alone, and you don't need anyone. You create and let your success be your noise. And people have said, oh, you thought you were going to do this, and at the time you should stop doing that, get a traditional job or do that, for example. Ed, go on then, make me. Go on then, drag me right now. If you don't want to do something, then don't. Of course, I'm talking in terms of doing something legal, beneficial to uplift yourself and something that you're passionate about. There's a difference of doing morally, ethically wrong things. If someone's telling you fucking don't go and shoot down a school, what on earth are you doing, bro? Go and get help. Yeah, don't do Ed in that situation. Just nod your head and say, I'm not gonna do that. But my mentality is, once you're so fixated on something and you know, and listen, you should always have open ears to criticism. It's just, is it coming from the right place? And when it's not, you say Ed. That's how I would conclude this. Let me know what you think. That's my approach. So many, I'm not gonna say so many because I didn't even chat to anyone, but there's been numerous scenarios where people said about, maybe not even about this, but anything in life, you know, or don't dress like this, or stupid things, right? Everyone's experienced comments from maybe elders or friends around them, or anyone essentially, or people you haven't seen for a long time, thinking they understand you, know you. Respectfully, no problem at all. But Ed, respectively, like, I haven't got time for this. Have a nice day. You don't have to go like that. Just say have a nice day. I don't want to engage in this conversation which isn't gonna benefit me and my future. If you have some valid points about what I'm doing and maybe how I can improve, then I'm all ears. Thank you. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. But for now, it's coming from a wrong place. I'm not really appreciating and resonating with this. This is not me. I'm good vibes only. You can tell them. Or come up with your own name for yourself. But I am personally good vibes only, and respectfully, Ed. Alright? So go and tell your parents, Ed. So love and guidance to everyone. Hope that's showed you insight, not just into me, but as a whole. Once you're so confident, and just to wrap this up, once you're so confident and profound in yourself and you really know what you want, go for it. I believe in you. If no one's believing you, I believe in you, and you can shout me, we can talk. Love and guidance. Thanks, everyone.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.